Well, first, our top story at 5:30, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi just banned from practicing a key part of her Catholic faith. It's new fallout over the abortion battle. Good evening, I'm Ryan Yamamoto.
Hello, I'm Sarah Donchi. KPIX 5's Alan Martin has more on this new directive by San Francisco's Archbishop. Alan.
Yeah, strong action, strong words, certainly from the conservative leader of the Roman Catholics in the San Francisco Diocese, which covers not only the city, but also Marin and San Mateo counties. He says that until Nancy Pelosi either stops speaking publicly about her Catholic faith or she changes her stance on supporting a woman's right to choose, she can no longer receive communion in the churches under his leadership. The Archbishop tweeted this message just after noon today, saying, quote, "After numerous attempts to speak with Speaker Pelosi to help her understand the grave evil she is perpetrating, the scandal she is causing, and the danger to her own soul she is risking, I have determined she is not to be admitted to Holy Communion. The Archbishop most recently sent a letter to Nancy Pelosi warning her this could happen. He says that he never heard back from her. The Archbishop was interviewed for a podcast called Behind the Story and explained his frustration.
But more recently, with her advocacy for codifying the Roe decision in federal law, it's becoming more and more extreme, and more aggressive, and I've been trying to speak with her about this.
The head of the San Francisco Archdiocese added that he's been struggling with this decision for quite a while, praying and fasting and debating this in his own mind for many years. Meantime, the speaker was not available late today to speak directly about this recent action by Archbishop Cordileone. However, last September, she did address the friction between the two while answering questions about the proposed Women's Health Protection Act, which would have protected abortion access in the United States.
The Archbishop of the city, that area of San Francisco, and I have a disagreement about who should decide this. I believe that God has given us a free will to honor our responsibilities.
The Archbishop also sent open letters to the priests explaining what he has done and why he did it. The letters do not spell out what the consequences might be to Pelosi and or a priest should she be allowed to receive the sacrament of Holy Communion within the San Francisco Archdiocese. Now, in response to the conservative Archbishop's action, State Senator Scott Wiener issued a statement saying, quote, "The Archbishop's refusal to give communion to Speaker Pelosi is shameful. He is deeply out of step with San Francisco and should be removed." The Archbishop issued a third letter, this one to the Catholics in the Archdiocese, and he says Pelosi can return to receiving Holy Communion if she confesses to the, quote, evil she is perpetrating and scandal she is causing. Sarah?
A lot to unpack there. Thank you, Alan. We do have a link to the Archbishop's letter to the House Speaker on our website, kpix.com.